Welcome to Mama's Basement. We got Minnesota Twins franchise rolling along. This is episode number 86. We are in Oakland, California for a 3-game series with the Oakland Athletics. Last 3 games of a 6-game road trip to start out the second half of the season. Twins lead the season series 1-0. After this 2-1 victory, Eddie Rosario went 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Matt Dominguez 2 for 4 with a double. Trevor May gets the win, pitching 2 innings. Brandon Kinsler picks up the save. Mark Zebchinski the loss for the A's. In this one, the A's fall to 43-50. We improve to 40-53. All right, the trade deadline is continuing to approach, and we've got some news. Mitch Moreland has been picked up by the Colorado Rockies. 31-year-old from Mississippi. He's a 79. Great power against righties. He will hit the ball out of Coors Field. So far, with the Atlanta Braves this season, he has 289 at-bats. He's batting .301 with 18 home runs and 58 RBIs. It looks like the Rockies are going to make a push for that National League wild card. Mitch Moreland is in the first year of a 2-year, $3.6 million contract. It looks like he is happy in Colorado, as he will be an everyday player for the Rockies. In return, the Braves got third base prospect Ryan McMahon. The 22-year-old from California has potential of a B. He is at 64 overall right now. Decent contact hitter, especially from the right side, and a solid fielder. And right now he is just in a minor league contract. All right, second game of the 3-game series between the A's and the Twins. The A's win this one 3-0 to improve to 44-50. Tie up the season series at 1 apiece. Irvin Santana gets the loss. He falls to 7-6. 5 1/3 innings for him. He gives up 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and only 1 strikeout on the day for Big Irv. Kenny Vargas goes 0 for 2, walks twice though, and John Ryan Murphy 2 for 4 in an anemic offensive day for the Twins. Billy Burns 4 for 5, scored a run. Jed Lowry drove in a run for the A's. All right, we want to take a quick look at possibly a 2019-2020 projected starting rotation. So we look at some of our young guys that we've picked up. Jose Barrios will likely be the ace of the staff in the future. I don't know if this will be 2019 or 2020. I don't know, just sometime down the road. And Jose De Leon, his potential is also an A. He's at 71 right now. Tyler J., 23 years old from Illinois. He is also an A potential. He is at 65 right now, though, leading the International League in strikeouts. Alex Wood is only 26 years old, and his potential is a B. He's probably right near that potential right now at 84, and hopefully he can maintain that. Also, Alex Meyer at age 27 is 81. He probably is also at the peak of his potential, which is a B, but hopefully in his prime it will last a little bit. Also, we're going to have extra depth in the rotation just in case people get hurt at that time. Cole Stewart is a B potential overall, just 22 years old, 65 overall right now. Steven Gonsalves, a 22-year-old from California, he's at 66. His potential is also a B. A lot of good arms in our organization right now. Luis Gohara, who we just picked up in a trade, 20 years old from the Dominican Republic. His potential is also a B. Sean Reed Foley, who we just picked up in a trade, he is only 20 from Pennsylvania, also potential a B. So some of these guys you've got to think will be hits rather than misses here for the Minnesota Twins. 20-year-old Manuel Garcia, a little bit more of a project. He's only 55 right now, but he is also a B. So we have plenty of young, talented arms in our organization as we get into game number 3 between the A's and the Twins. From O.Co Coliseum, Kendall Graveman is on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. Tyler Duffy goes for us. He's got a 4-6 record and a 4.40 ERA. That ERA has come down significantly in his last several starts as we take a quick look at Tyler Duffy's last 6 starts. against Cleveland. He went 5 1/3, gave up 10 hits and 8 runs. His ERA was 6.24 at that time. Since then, he's given up 0 runs to the White Sox, 2 to the Rays, 0 to the Royals, and 2 to the Red Sox, 1 to the Astros. And his ERA has dropped to a 4.40 ERA. Brian Dozier steps in for Minnesota, facing Graveman, and Brian Dozier turns this one around deep to left field. Mark Canha looking up, and that one is gone. A long home run for Brian Dozier. A 2-run blast goes 396 feet, and the Twins jump out to an early lead in Game 3 of this series. Josh Reddick steps in. He's batting .242 with 9 home runs and 41 RBIs on the year. Bottom of the first inning. Runner on second. The delivery from Duffy is grounded on the left side. It gets through the hole, and a run is going to come around and head to the plate and will score easily for Oakland. It's 2-1 Twins. A runner on first. Here's the drive deep to left field. And that one is into the seats, about where I sat back when I went to an Oakland A's Mariners game back in, oh my goodness, what was it, the 2002 season maybe? That was a long time ago. I remember Jamie Moyer was pitching for the Mariners and Ichiro was playing for him at the time. But the home run by Chris Davis puts Oakland out in front 3-2. Top of the third inning now. Byron Buxton on first. Danny Santana drives it to right field. That one is back into the gap. And Billy Burns can't make the diving play. It bounces against the wall. Reddick gets it in. Byron Buxton rounds third. He will score easily, and Danny Santana is in with a stand-up triple to drive in the game-tying run. Joe Mauer now with nobody out and a runner on third. Mauer lines it right back up the middle, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And Minnesota takes the lead. 45th RBI of the year for Joe Mauer. And it's 4-3 Minnesota in the middle of 3. Deep drive now into left center field, and that one is back. And that one is well out of here. This is Chris Johnson, his 7th home run of the year. It's a 2-run home run, and Oakland jumps back on top, 5-4 at the end of the third inning. Fourth inning, Emilio Bonifacio. He's batting .288. Had a pretty solid season as a utility player for us. And Bonifacio rips one to right field. That one is way back, and it's gone. Just the 3rd home run of the year for Emilio Bonifacio. And we are all tied up at 5. Tyler Chatwood on to pitch now for the Twins. Has been relegated to the bullpen with the arrival of Alex Wood into the rotation. And Chatwood gives up a ground ball through the hole on the left side. 1 run comes in to score. Another one's heading to the plate. And he slides in safely. It's 7-5 A's. At the end of 4, we go to the 5th inning. Brian Dozier at the plate now, with runners on the corners, and Dozier drives this one to center field. Catch is made by Burns. Runner tagging from third is going to come in to score. And Brian Dozier cuts the lead to 7-6 in the middle of 5. Tyler Chatwood still pitching for the Twins. And here's a drive deep to right field. And that one is also out of here. That is Jed Lowry, his 9th home run of the year. That is a 2-run blast, and it puts the A's up 9-6. And I don't know what's going on here, guys. Some type of satanic ritual, seance, I don't know what that is. Some of you Oakland A's fans, let me know if that's something that goes on regularly or what. Because they didn't do that when I went to the A's game back in the day. Anyway, the A's go on to win this one 11-6. We fall to 40-55. The A's improve to 45-50. A's lead the season series 2-1 as we end this episode. Billy Burns was 4 for 4 with 2 doubles. Josh Reddick 3 for 5 with a home run and 3 RBIs. And Chris Davis 2 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs for the A's.